Great footwork from the number 6. And I think overall, the goal has been coming for Cebu.
And exactly how you snatch momentum away from ADT. Cebu gets 1 goal back, keeps their title hopes in position. They still want to take full 3 points in this match to give a healthy chase to Kaya, who are comfortably 8 points on top at the moment.
Although Cebu will have 2 games to play, and if they do win those 2 games, they'll be only 2 points behind Kaya. But they do have to start winning, and that goal by Gadia is a step in the right direction para sa Dynamic Herb Cebu.
Minimum of 20 minutes, still plenty to play for. ADT will try to get another goal here. They lose their star center back in Camille Amirul earlier, but they have fought back brilliantly. Now ADT being pressured here. Camerad has to go off his line.
And one thing that's fun to do is if you watch live, makikita mo yung mga reaction ng mga players and coaches. And that time around, Coach Shaki just asking his defender what he was doing. Losing that ball in a dangerous area.
Triple substitution coming in for ADT. Here comes Corsame. Lost that against Bias. Galiantes, good 1-2. Here comes Bias, outrunning guys in white. Foul by Gadia. Shraki asking for a yellow, but there were plenty of defenders waiting for Bias. Triple substitution here.
Shraki asking the referee to give a yellow, and we have seen yellows given.
Barsanilla comes in for Bugas, as well as Ryan Marcelino and John Lloyd Halike rather. No relation to John Lloyd Cruz, but could be. So ADT throwing everything, even the kitchen table, to this match.
Well, essentially, they have nothing to lose.
And Halike now deployed up on that far right side. Barsanilla on center back. Ball goes over Borlongan. Camerad pressured by Uano. Comes Barsanilla. Back to the middle. Marcelino earlier, who's deployed at that right-hand side. Here's Moons. Cebu wants to put some pressure here. Galiantes does well. ADT win it. Here comes Core. Finds Hama, who's now on the right side. No foul given. Comes Galiantes. Over to Bias. 3 players to beat. He beats all of us. Controls it into space. Has to fight Corsame. Foul there against ADT.
But Ivan, you gotta be very impressed with the play of number 10 ng ADT. Oli Bias has been at the heart of ADT's chances here in the second half.
He's the best player so far in this match.
It's not often we have man of the match for the potentially losing team, but so far he has my vote.
Still plenty of time. 15 minutes for both teams to put a result here. Comes Haran de Gracia. Didn't give up. Ball straight. Back to Bias. He is covered. Looking for Chung. Putting Chung alongside Bias was the change for ADT in the second half. Oh, lots of challenges flying here. Surely a yellow. A referee should control this match. And a deserved yellow for Dennis Chung for that rough challenge.
Well, some frustration as well from ADT. They knew they could have equalized. They knew they had the momentum. But Cebu finding a second goal, just killing that momentum.
Good coverage there from ADT. It's Barsanilla. Now to Galiantes. Camarad. Back to Nunez. Here comes Moons. Has been deployed at the back ever since. Has to cover for the loss of Amirul. Had a shoulder injury earlier. Barsanilla finds Chung. Chung has options. Finds Bias again. Looking for a cutback here. Covered well by Hama.
Oh, that is a very strong challenge, and the referee has to be quick. Tempers are flaring.
Now, skirmishes in the middle. Still plenty of football to be played here. Now everyone has to control themselves.
You like the fight. You like the feistiness, Ivan. But there will come a time where you have to control your emotions, and that was a very, very strong and perhaps unnecessary challenge from Papo Corsame.
And Cordova joining the talk here against his friend, the coaching staff of ADT. You do love the physicality in these matches, but sometimes it has to be toned down.
Don't want people to get hurt. You do love the passion, and the intensity is there.
Oh, and treatment for Hama needed.
But kailangan lang minsan ng kalma. Controlled aggression, I think, is the word that I'm looking for.
And they have to patch him up. He has a turf burn on the knee. Oh, Giovanni Villagracia getting a yellow. Now, so for those who do not know, if you do reach 5 cards accumulated in a match for one team, you will get a penalty, and there will be a fine involved. So, no, at least it will be 20,000 pesos from memory.
There's another yellow for Cebu player as well.
And Cordova gets a yellow as well.
Well, by my count, that's 4 yellows for the Cebu team today.
No, unnecessary cards. You know, this is a long season, and you don't want to accumulate anything.
And the referees have to do now is just control the action, control the emotions. It's difficult to do, Ivan.
Bias tries to skip it past Padelik. Here's a chance for ADT. Chung! And Corey had to sacrifice himself to block that match. Straight to the head. Dennis Chung just wanted to warp that to the back of the net. Play is paused here for Corey, trying to recover there. ADT wants to play this short. And Gadya could not get past the 10-yard mark from the flag. Here comes Bias with a delivery. Header! Out by Cebu. Ball is flicked in forward. Comes Galantes. Back to Bias. Pure control from Bias. Tries to flick that in. Hit the arm, maybe. Uwano loses his footing. Back to Bias. Bias pauses. Clearance by Gadya in the nick of time.
Will Cebu understand that the threat from ADT comes from this man? At nung nakakuha niya yung bola, no less than 3 players converging and trying to stop Oli Bias.
Bias has been unleashed in this match. Halike. Back to Bias. Galeantes. Barsanilla. Going wide to south. A ball here. Halike. Here's a chance. Clearance from Cordova. And Bernal falls down, but cross here. Halike doesn't do well to control that. Barsanilla clears wide. De Gracia onto Nunez. Off wide. Comes Marcelino. And almost got a portion of the ball there from si Halike. Comes Corre, covered. A weak pass from Halike. He gets the ball back. Flicks in. He'll try to... It's blocked there. Nunez goes wide to south. 1-2 again. Galeantes back to Moons. Galeantes assessing. A lot of white shirts behind the ball. All of them behind the ball. Nunez wisely resets.
ADT on the ascendancy. Trying to find the late equalizer.
Oh, Bias looks like he ran out of gas, but not really. Here he comes. Covered well, Moons. Comes Nunez.
Napansin siguro na Cebu that Oli Bias has been finding joy with acres of space on that left side. Now Cebu setting up shop, not allowing space and room for Bias to make those runs.
Well, he knows that Corsame is not a natural defender. Try to take advantage of that matchup. Galeantes looking for options. Moons is wide. Tried to recreate that midfield magic earlier from the likes of Frias, Nunez, and Moons. They have been spectacular at that. Trying to stretch Bias here. Weak pass. Covered well by Hama.
Nababasa na ng play ng Cebu. They know that the ADT are trying to find Bias on the left. I love the atmosphere here, Ivan. The fans of Cebu just egging and cheering them on.
Halike with that 1-2. That ball will go out for a goal kick para sa Cebu. With 5 minutes to go, they lead by 2-1.
Well, if I'm Cebu, I'm going to slow things down just that bit. It's been all ADT in the last 10 or so minutes.
The scoreline has been cruel to them, but they have performed very well here. Through ball to Uwano. Will he do something here? Uwano, De Gracia to beat. Tries to turn there. Cleared by Nunez. Now back to Borlongan. Borlongan switches play to Hama. Heads his way in. Here's Corre. Flicks it back. A little bit too high for Cebu. Barsanilla clears. Miscommunication. Gadya. Here comes Corsame. And that is a corner. Cebu stand demanding a handball. Oh. Up for his corner. They would want another goal here, Cebu. This is Borlongan for the delivery.
Back in defense.
Here comes Galiantes. What will he do here? Oh,
that is a very dangerous tackle. Corsame on a yellow already.
and very dangerous challenge there from Corsame.
On a yellow, and I can classify that as a reckless challenge because it has a potential for another yellow and you will get sent off.
Just 2 minutes left in regulation.
Dito pumapasok, Ivan, yung sinasabi nating controlled aggression. You want to be aggressive in your play. You want to be physical, but you know you're on a yellow. You try to be careful with those sort of challenges that you just saw from Papo Corsame.
And coming in is Patrick Grog for Nunez. Nunez has played very well for ADT. Comes Bias with a delivery. Ball is flicked inside. Easy for Badelik, veteran keeper. He has earned his way to 2 straight starts for Cebu. Cordova hounded by Chong. And a foul on Chong. And Cebu are taking their sweet time in the dying seconds of this match. We do expect some time to be added on. Earlier it was 4 minutes. As Nick Ferrer gets ready to join in the action. Restart here for Cebu. Comes Core. Good fake there. Here's Juano. Loses that. Now ADT restart. No sign yet of a time. That's anytime soon. As a substitution is being readied.
And a lot of time as well for ADT to try and equalize.
Plenty of time here for a goal for either team. Foul on Ibu. And Ferrer gets ready to replace JB Borlongan, who has put in a good shift.
Has faded a bit in the second half, JB Borlongan. I thought he had a very good first half.
He had a serious pull just before the Stallion match weeks prior. Comes Barsanilla. Bias on a withdrawn roll. Flicked forward to Grog. Headed out by Corsame. And surely that's a Cebu ball. Azkals delivery team have performed here. Unfortunate for them, they have lost their top defender, Camille Amirul, earlier. And they put up a splendid show so far.
Despite that loss of a player, I feel that they deserve more than a loss in this game, Ivan.
No, it's very unfortunate, but still plenty of time. 3 minutes to go. Well, anything can happen in football. The beautiful game. Here comes Corsame with a throw. No touch, says the assistant referee. It's a goal kick for ADT. Trying to make chase here. They have done very well tactically. They have played very well on the counter. Did not give Cebu any time to rest. Ooh! Another hard tackle there. No cards given, but that was a solid shoulder-to-shoulder challenge from Quintaro Hama.
No malice intended for Hama, but another strong coming together. Gadia has never been afraid of contact. That's one thing for sure.
A very late challenge from Daniel Gadia. He again scored. And the second goal for Cebu. And both teams are complaining for the fouls here. It's a very physical match.
Quite ill-tempered. A lot of yellows. And will there be more drama at the death, Ivan?
Well, let's see here from the restart as Bias will try to get one more goal here. Around 25 yards. Oli Bias. This is Bias with a strike. Just goes off in the far end of the post. A bit of weakness already for Bias. Now Badelic will try to take his time here as they hold. Badelic will look for Uano. Ball in the middle. Here comes Cebu. 30 seconds left. Whistles from the crowd to end this match already. This is De Gracia. Maybe a last chance here for ADT. Camerad didn't launch it. De Gracia finds Moons. Stellar so far in the match. Chong turn. Falls down. No call from the referee. 3 seconds left. Grog with a chance. Hits his own teammate. He recovers well. Crutches in pain. Referee looking at his watch. Full time imminent. Ball from the keeper. To it. Badele comes out. Surely that's a foul. Cebu has performed just right to get this 2 goal. Who have been played very well by ADT. Played so much better from their last performances against the top teams. It was a goal as well for ADT that mattered early in the second half. So your thoughts on the entire game, Ryan?
Well, ADT coming out of the second half on fire. Of course, they trailed Cebu by a goal in the halftime break, but they really came out of the gates blazing, and they scored the equalizer early on. And I thought they had the great momentum after that goal. Cebu finding a way, and grit personified by the white shirts as they tried to chase against KFC. And I think overall deserved 2-1 victors over ADT.
Yes, when it was difficult for them. Plenty of chances from ADT in the early going, but Earliest here from Borlongan was just skipped past the post. Diaz did wonders. Almost got a tag from Liao. But here comes Allen, who was a physical presence up front. But the diminutive silence out, just covering him well on that occasion.
Well, I thought Cebu really on the ascendancy in the first half. A lot of chances from Allen. But Hama with a quick follow-up and making no mistake, Borlongan at the heart of the attack in the first half for Cebu.
Well, Rintaro Hama was at the right place at the right time, never gave up there. But ADT tried to control the game Moons with that shot, as well as Bias, who gave that lovely assist for the goal for Gavin Moons.
And this one was right from kickoff in the second half. Kung ano man sinabi ni Stefan Truck, it worked and paid dividends because right off kickoff, nakascore kagad ng ADT. And of course, Cebu, they don't want to be denied. Allen here, I thought he didn't play the best of games, Allen. A lot of chances, gone begging.
Gadja tried to free him up there, but Allen was sub off in the second half in place of Ibu. ADT had some opportunities later on in the second half. Borlongan also wasted this chance to keep it clear. And Camarad almost with a miscue here.
This one will merit a few tongue lashings from the coaching staff. But the focus will be on Olivias and ADT as they tried to get the winner.
And that chance was offside for Bugas. Ibu hit the post there, but the recovery was covered well by Saut.
And this was the goal by Cebu. Good close control from Daniel Gadia. And ADT not the most convincing of clearances, allowing Daniel Gadia to waltz in. Good footwork and score what was ultimately the winner for Cebu.
Bias was the danger man for ADT. Really broke through his stride, and the best chance there from Marcelino to have that equalizer. Unfortunately, the newcomer from ADT did not place that ball properly. Final chances as well for ADT here, but Corre covered that opportunity. Final chance on the match from Bias.
He will be disappointed with that free kick. But overall, I think Bias has performed excellently well for ADT, even if they did not get the full 3 points today.
Well, it has been a long afternoon and everyone was excited and had fun in that match. Azkals Development Team 1, Cebu Football Club 2. We'll see you back here in the Philippines Football League, and I hope you enjoy your night.